Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the F1 2021 Breaking Point mode. And this is going to be the second one that we're doing. So the last one was the first episode of the first race. Actually, we did two races. We did the final race for F2, and we did the first race for Formula 1, which was in Australia. And it didn't end well for uh, Casper Akkerman. And there was a three-way move between ourselves, Aiden Jackson, Casper Ackerman, and Devin Butler. And Butler made a move to the inside. It wasn't working. It wasn't ever going to work, and we ran right into Casper and still salvaged some points. But at the end of the day, it really didn't change anything. It kind of just it wasn't that great, I guess you could say, from a team perspective. But this sort of stuff will happen one way or another. But we got some news that we can look at. So Team Tussie at AlphaTauri. I don't know what Tussie means. Not a great start for the F1 outfit, with a turbulent beginning for the AlphaTauri in the F1 2020 season here at the Australian Grand Prix. Following a strong start, events took an unfortunate turn after an avoidable accident between both AlphaTauri drivers, Casper Ackerman and Aiden Jackson, ended in disaster. It's unclear at this stage where responsibility for the incident falls, but with Ackerman damaging his vehicle and being forced to pit early, and the involvement of Devin Butler, who may have contributed to the situation with an arguably aggressive maneuver, it's clear there will be strong words in both the AlphaTauri and Haas garages tonight. We reached out to both teams, who are still yet to comment on the situation. Can you really blame them? Devin Butler's back at trackside. The infant terrible of F1 returns. Of course, after being signed to Haas for the Formula 1 2020 season, so I caught up with him prior to the Australian Grand Prix, which is fortunate because Devin Butler is a busy man. Now, at trackside, we like to talk around the racing, so I decided to talk to Devin about as many sponsorship deals we've all seen, from fragrances and watches to countless high-end corporate campaigns. Butler's face seems to be everywhere. I asked if this extra exposure has affected his preparations for the season at all. The driving takes care of itself, he replied. Besides, all eyes it should be on me anyway, or I'm not doing my job properly. In other news, we sat down with Daniel Ricciardo to ask him about racing at his home race, which you can probably guess how that went, and all these other ones are basically the same. But yeah, and we got some socials, new post. Oh boy, Noble F1. No denying a good result for Jackson. Probably would have been better if he had avoided his teammate though. Ackerman must be furious. Probably. Roseanne, I'll just say Rosa, says, a great race, well done all, and a respectable result for new driver Aiden Jackson. We all like a little drama. Apparently so. Technical Terry says, almost missed the end of the race as I couldn't take my hands off the checker flag. I knew they'd bring it back. Into the barrier. Jackson, I said I've got this. Cue the swerve. That's something into the barrier would actually kind of say. F1 Big Fan says, into the barrier. Yeah, it wasn't his fault though, was it? God, this is like real life Twitter. Is the unfortunate thing. Cliff Mitch. Oh, come on, everyone praising Jackson. He should be penalized driving like that. Hashtag rookie mistake. You say I should be penalized, but then you say rookie mistake. What the fuck? Karu, I will say. Well, there you have it. With the first race of the 2020 Formula 1 season in the books, what do you all think? Not bad. F what says more please in response to Car. Streamer tips when live streaming. I think this is all the same, isn't it? Oh no. That's just a streamer thing. M what says cracking start to the season. This is why I love F1 instant drama. Yeah. Dave Gaming, I would love to be in the AlphaTauri debrief after that incident with Jackson and Ackerman. So awkward, probably. Acker, my man. My emotions watching the AlphaTauri incident. Happy, 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 shocked, angry, sad. Egg says, rookie's gonna rookie, right? Zippy, 3 into 1 goes. Let me see. Carry the 1, divide by the root of what the ever living. Tia goes Jackson. This is fine. This is finding his way into a Butler Ackerman sandwich, but it's Ackerman who takes the fall. Yeah, I'd be a bit put out if I were Casper. I probably would be too. Long bottom. Tia, don't know what it says about Jackson's situational awareness, but I can't see how you can put that on anyone other than Butler, to be honest. And Lou says, at long bottom, lol, at these two scrapping it out. At these two, what? At these two scrapping it out, while old man Akkerman is like, so help me, I will turn this car around. I swear, tweets are just so fucking strange sometimes. We got some emails, so this is going to be interesting. We got one from Franz Toss. First race in the books. Aiden, great to see you bring in some points in your maiden F1 race. That's quite the achievement. Congratulations. We're going through it all at the debriefing. We obviously need to talk about the incident with Casper at turn 11. I understand that your first race and nerves can get the best of anyone. What the fuck is that sentence? Well, let's not forget that we're a team, right, Franz? Yeah. And Sakia Mills. Tomorrow's interview and photo shoot. I've got a photo shoot. Hey, Aiden, we've got hair and makeup arriving at your hotel room at 9 a.m. sharp. I know you said you didn't need it, but the client insists. Then a car will be there at 10 to take you to locate. Can they spell? Take you to location? Take you to a locate? To take you to the location. Wardrobe will meet you on site. I've seen some of the looks they want. Be open-minded, okay? I know I'm going on, but that's what good PAs are for, winky face. I'll call you in the morning and see you there. Sass. Well, that's my personal assistant. And I think that's pretty much about it. We got an award, so I guess we can see the award. We can claim our award, which is XP. Not bad, but still. So I guess we just go on to the next chapter. I really don't know what else we could do, so I guess we're going to the next chapter then. Oh boy, the Chinese Grand Prix. Oh shit. Chapter 2. The world of motorsport moves fast. With focus quickly shifting to the Chinese Grand Prix, Aiden Jackson and AlphaTauri are eager to find form heading into the fourth race of the 2020 season. Wait, is the fourth race? Oh yeah, I forgot because Vietnam was in between Bahrain and China. Okay, that makes sense. So I don't know if it's going to immediately hop me into the race, but we'll have to wait and see. But who knows at this rate. Okay, so the game's actually pretty much quiet right now, but Jesus Christ. I did not miss this track. It is safe to say I do not miss this place. So, teammate, Kasser Akkerman got into us. And now we gotta try to make up as many positions as we can. I think it's like get into the top 10 or think of something like that. Oh, jeez, I've never been good at this fucking place. Okay, how about I turn up the damn volume just a tiny little bit? I'm still getting used to this whole PC thing. Let's do 4 then. Okay, that's pretty good. If anyone knows for PC how I can, like, change my wheel from, like, you know, having more freedom over it instead of having it, like, lock in place here and there, that'd be fantastic if anyone knows how to do that. Because I really can't find out how to do it, so I'm kind of just asking for help right now because, God, I'd be able to make these corners so much better on F1 2020 just because I have more freedom over my wheel. And it didn't, like, restrict me. That's the word I'm looking for, restriction. Oh my god. Why is it... Oh, I have to... Oh, I forgot I have to hold it. I'm so used to F1 2020 where I don't have to hold it. Yet in this game I do. I keep forgetting that. The second I start gaining on Ocon, that's when fucking... I lose all my speed. Or lose all my momentum. There we go. Oh, come on, baby. I'm getting around to Reynolds. Alright, Ackerman's up in 10th. For whatever reason, Jeff sounds so goddamn loud, and yet everything is so quiet. Then again, I did turn the settings down to where it's mainly like the voice lines and whatnot that you can hear. Oh, shh. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate the fact that I'm just hearing mainly you and my fucking mirror. Mirror and my fucking ears. There we go. I know people can full throttle that, but it's just... Come on now. Oh, look at that. We got a fucking Alfa Romeo here. Of Geo. Okay. Oh. Hey, I'm fastest in Sector 3. That's pretty cool. There we go. I haven't done that ever. And now I know why. Because they could just kind of do the switchback on me.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
So do I have to like pass Akkerman or something like that? Like how does this work? I keep forgetting the objective. I kind of just like skimmed over the objective is the thing. To myself and my teammate, okay. Oh yeah. Oh, he's trying to block. And I'm able to get around him. Look at that. And I've basically used all of my battery. So I think I needed to be out ahead of Akkerman, like, by lap 11, I think that's what it said. I don't know. I'm not getting any penalties from doing that, so I'm in the clear for whatever reason. Hey! That's something I didn't think I'd be able to do at all. Oh my god, this fucking thing. Come on, turn. If I pause it, it'll show me what the objective is, right? I'm not stupid. What's the objective? Recover 10th place before the end of the... Oh, okay. So I just need to stay here in 10th. I can actually pass Albon. Fuck it. I'll pass Albon. I'm actually going to go past Butler, too. The hell with it. Okay, maybe not here, but... We'll get him. But we got around Akkerman, so that's like the one objective that we needed to do. Why is this so difficult to pass in like every other portion of the track except the DRS straights? Like, what's going on? Oh, Jesus, hello. It's probably... Oh, I can't up the fuel? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can't do that in this game anymore because of, like, the real-life regulation changes. Forgot about that. Huh. Oh, hello. Why are we so slow through here, boy? Yippee-ki-yay.
Nice move.
So now I guess we just... Can we pass Perez? Can we get another P7? Did we get P7 or P6 in the first race? I think we got a P6, if I'm correct. That's what we got.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, we locking up. That was actually a pretty good smoke effect. Holy goddamn. Hello. Oh, come on. We could pass him. Hey, look at that. Valtteri Bottas won in the Chinese Grand Prix. And I think that was actually pretty easy. There was just like one cinematic, and it was at the beginning of this whole goddamn thing. Wow. That's pretty new, but hey. A P7's a P7. I'll take it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Cool. I love how Perez still went past me.
Well, plenty to digest there, and a little bit ominous seeing the two AlphaTauri teammates make contact again.
Things don't look stable between these two drivers, Crofty. They've barely been teammates 5 minutes.
That wheel bump, could that have been avoided, Ant?
Yeah, it looked like Akkerman was making a bit of a statement to me. He's certainly not given Jackson any room.
A sign of things to come? Well, for their sakes, let's hope not. That wraps things up here in China. Until next time. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
I mean, what's new with these Mercedes guys? I mean, like, come on now. Did you really expect anything different with the Mercedes 1-2? I didn't. Well, maybe you did, but I didn't expect anything less. It's 2020. They won, like, every race, except for a few. Okay, following an eventful Chinese Grand Prix, tensions are on the rise at AlphaTauri's Jackson and Akkerman once again. It doesn't say once again, but I put it there. Make contact with one another, following an aggressive overtake maneuver by the veteran. This should be good.
Casper, what the hell was that? You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper, come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Casper! Akkerman!
Mom! Cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment is right here.
Oh, come off it. Do you really have nothing better to do?
Right now? No. And why would I want to miss this? You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom. He wanted your lot to sign Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
The paddock talks, mate. And so did Akkerman. Yeah. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going off on one about you. He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you? We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. Chin up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Devin is more of a, I guess, father figure for Hayden Jackson, because Ackerman's not doing that. We're just constantly getting in wrecks. But we've only gotten in like 2 incidents. It seems like Akkerman is just a douchebag, and I thought Devin Butler was going to be the same thing, but Devin's like actually giving advice. Like, yeah, we'll hate him, but he's actually like doing something. He's like trying to give fucking Aiden advice, and Aiden's just not taking it. I don't know fucking why. It's pretty fucking stupid if you ask me. We got some more things to read. First off, tensions continue at AlphaTauri. Man, I don't think AlphaTauri's been on the front page of this shit in forever. Why is it not zooming in? That's why. Me mum is calling me. Mum, please help me.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. I saw the race and thought I'd give you a call.
And why's that?
Just to say well done, like I always do.
Oh, right.
I saw what happened in the race with Casper. Can't believe he wasn't penalized. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Casper, what's he said about it?
Nothing. He wouldn't speak to me.
Well, maybe keep trying. It can't hurt to clear the air. Just remember what your grandmother always used to say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
I'm not even sure that makes sense.
Just whatever's going on, don't let it get to you. And call me later, okay?
Will do.
Why does that sound so much like real life? Like, that's like real life advice. Okay, now let's zoom in on this. No, it won't. That means I got another call coming in then. Because I'm pretty sure once, like, all the calls are done, then it'll zoom in. Or what if I do this? Nah, it won't do anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. Tensions continue at AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri's getting a lot of screen time. Jackson and Akkerman clash once again. Temper seemed frayed over at AlphaTauri after an incident left both Casper, Akkerman, and Aiden Jackson fighting wheel to wheel. In an obvious clash of egos, Akkerman openly challenged his teammate's position, only for the pair to bump wheels with disastrous results. This unfortunate contact initially left Akkerman in a far more advantageous position, allowing him to roar ahead. However, Jackson's grit and determination were also on full show, and the junior driver's tenacity pushed him to ultimately pass and finish the race ahead of his teammate, the Flying Dutchman. It's undeniable that with such a recovery and in rising above adversity and finishing ahead of his teammate, Aiden Jackson's reputation is sealed as the hot new name in Formula One. So you say. Racing Point, okay. Racing Point set to become Aston Martin. Ooh. Big changes ahead for 2021, and we're only 4 races in. As an iconic competitor is about to return to the world of Formula One after it was revealed that a significant investment from a consortium led by Lawrence Stroll means Racing Point are set to become Aston Martin. The €182 million investment from Stroll's consortium sees the acquisition of a 16.7% stake in Aston Martin, with Stroll also stepping into becoming Aston Martin's executive chairman. This move by Stroll becomes roughly 18 months after his consortium took over Force India, evolving it into Racing Point at the start of 2019. That's a lie. It was at the halfway point of 2018. Get your facts right. The new full team rebrand from Racing Point to Aston Martin will come into effect at the start of the 2021 season and is yet another change to add to a growing list of groundbreaking shifts looming on the horizon. And then Brian Dole got an interview. AlphaTauri elation in conversation. Aside from coffee with Vettel, we also caught up with the unforgettable Brian Dole. After rising to recognition as an engineer over a decade ago, Brian has moved through many different roles at many different teams and is currently serving as official team liaison for AlphaTauri. I think I pronounced that right. In this edition, we discuss Brian's personal philosophy in dealing with teammates and how to mediate. I don't know how to pronounce that. We'll just say mediate disagreements between highly competitive drivers. But as you all know, we also like to talk about life beyond racing here at Trackside, and it didn't take long for the conversation to turn to Brian's other passion in life, antiques. This is the first part of a 2-part interview. Oh boy, that should be fun. Let's read some socials now. Let's see what we got. Okay, Jack Nicholas. Looks like the AlphaTauri drivers are now acting like kids. Good to see Jackson pull it back, though. F1 Varnesen. Haha, Casper was testing him hard. He must be annoyed Jackson finished in front. He's probably annoyed about a lot of things. Sean Hale. Good to see Jackson earn some points today, even after the little bump from Akkerman. Mr. Whatevs. I'm loving Ackerman's aggressive driving style. Might just have a new favorite driver. Lulu Goo. Anyone who knows Akkerman will be waiting to see what he does in the next race. This ain't over. I bet. Sharkstein. I don't know. Younger drivers can be unpredictable. If I were AlphaTauri, I'd nip this in the butt. In the bud? What? Jessica. These two AlphaTauri drivers can't help themselves, can they? Apparently not. F1 big fan. Wait, Aston Martin? Never saw that coming. Seems like only yesterday they became Racing Point. It really does. Maddie, and that's the Chinese GP in the books. How many more sleeps till the next race? He's got a point. F1 Claire's got a fucking Twitter account. Intriguing start to the season all around, particularly from the teams in the middle of the pack. It's looking very competitive. Shut the fuck up. Grumpy old fam. Jackson needs to understand he's racing with the big boys now. He can't let himself get pushed around like that. Tommy, AlphaTauri out there playing bumper cars. A Looms, bye-bye pink livery. Hashtag buy Racing Point. Hashtag hello Aston Martin. Arava, Jackson looked proper rattled after that shunt. F what? Arava, I don't know. I know, right? Akkerman coming through like a wrecking ball. Yeah. Box. Fair play, though. He pulled it back at the end. Still has potential to be a real strong signing for AlphaTauri. I am signed to AlphaTauri. You talking about next season? Maxi. Aiden Jackson. Hey, Aiden, you still looking for a new wheel for your home rig? As a matter of fact, he may be actually still looking for that. Everyone wonder, whoa, Stroll has smashed it. Aston Martin is a big name. Wonder how this will impact the cars. Exciting. And Racing League. Finally, it's time to update you with the results from our Elite Division finisher last night. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see it, but still. Good to know. So I guess we could check out the emails. Brian Dole. Oh, boy. A heads up before the briefing. Just to let you know, this evening post-race meeting has been put back by 20 minutes, so you got a little extra time to yourself. Also, that little bump today between you and Casper has got quite a few people concerned, and I don't think Franz is too impressed. So come prepared for a few harsh words. I've already said this to you both. We have got to start working together. There's a lot at stake here. It can't be jeopardized by you two butting heads. The press are already starting to talk, so come on now. See you in the meeting. Don't be late. Sasika Mills. Just a couple things I thought I'd fire over. The restaurant's confirmed for tonight. I've already arranged a car to pick you up. It's your mom's birthday next week. You asked me to remind you. Colin Perry keeps contacting me to see if you'll do an interview for Trackside. I know you're not keen, so I've avoided giving him your email address. Let me know if you change your mind. Enjoy tonight, and let me know how it goes. I've heard really great things about the place. Smiley face. Sass. Well, you definitely didn't hear wrong. I guess I can claim my rewards, I guess you could say, for completing the chapter. And I think that puts me up to level 2. I think if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. It just gives me another... Or level 3, excuse me. So, yeah, there we go. So I guess now we just go on to the next chapter, which I don't know what it is, but let's go on to it. The French Grand Prix, 2 months later. Ooh, jeez. Chapter 3. The recent series of incidents with his teammate Casper Akkerman, both on and off the track, have marred the start of Aiden Jackson's rookie F1 season. With the French Grand Prix coming up, Jackson is keen to find the form that brought him so much success in F2. Something tells me something's going to go wrong very, very quickly. And I just want everyone to know, I haven't seen anything Breaking Point related, and I've tried to avoid everything F1 2021 related, so I have no fucking clue what's to come. So... I should have said that probably in the first episode, but I'm saying it now in the second episode, but I just want to point that out.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid. Let's hope for a thrilling contest then, here at the French Grand Prix. A lap of Paul Ricard then consists of 15 corners and a total length of around 3.6 miles. Drivers will need to position their cars carefully on the exit of the flat-out turn 10, ready for the double apex right-hander at 11. Watch out for potential overtaking action at the end of the start-finish straight and into the heavy braking zone of turn 8. Here we are then at the circuit Paul Ricard in France, the 10th race of the 2020 Formula One season. And the standings are starting to take some kind of shape, Ant.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield, though you could make an argument for AlphaTauri underperforming somewhat.
The two AlphaTauri drivers denying each other points, perhaps. Well, it's all to race for and a lot of season left ahead of us. So let's see how it all pans out. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Ricciardo, Norris, Vettel, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Ocon, Akkerman, Devon Butler and Albon, Magnussen, Raikkonen, George Russell and Aiden Jackson, Giovinazzi and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, we've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose clean and show us what you've got. Good luck, Aiden.
So we got a race on our hands, apparently. Okay, we're at Circuit of Paul Ricard. Let's check out the strategy, I guess. So it seems like we're gonna go from the softs onto the mediums, which is pretty interesting to say the least. It's only 13 laps, so it's not gonna be, that long. And I'm pretty sure I can up something very quickly. Or like down something. The speech is the one thing I probably want to fucking lower just a little bit by like 2, and just do that. I always wonder what this simulation quality does. Maybe we'll just put low on audio simulation quality just because why not? Okay, I think everything is good. As for that, don't think I need anything else. I think we'll be fine. I don't know if we're gonna do a pace lap. Wait, hold on. It showed the thing. What does it say? Beat both McLaren and Renault drivers. Ooh, okay, that's a pretty hefty objective if you ask me. We're at the fucking French Grand Prix. How the fuck am I gonna be able to do that? Well, I guess we'll just hop into this race and see what we can do, but I haven't done any sort of fucking like practice or qualifying for this race, so I don't know, man. This is gonna be something else. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, why? Why do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, that's new. Oh my lord. Hello. Take that, Akkerman. I meant to hit you, bitch. Oh my lord, we're having such a good start. Oh no! Had to get out of the throttle. So our first guy to pass and catch is Lando Norris, who's 9th. This should be interesting. Still got it in me. Do that. Oh, hello. Okay, up in the P10 already. God, I can hear Seb's car a lot more. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. 2 of the guys I need to pass is right in front of me. Ocon and Norris. Oh, I used my deploy.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to get that pass done. Okay, that works. Just run right into the back of him. Yes, I know, I know. Man, it's been a while since we last went to this fucking track. God damn. It's like a new track to me. Just because of how long it's been. Holy hell, the run. So that's 2 of the Renault-powered cars down.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Now we gotta get around Ricardo and Sainz and we'll be okay and we just could chill. My brake bias is so goddamn high, dude. Jesus criminy. There we go. Don't need to break through there. I highly doubt I'm going to win this thing, but it'd be funny if I do. Oh, hello. So I guess this is like our first like proper full race. We just had like little bits of races. Oh, hello. God damn it. Ran right into the back of another car again.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
How the fuck did I get the fastest lap of this again? I got it in China and then I get it here. What the hell? Oh, hello. I don't want to run into Ricardo. How did I get a purple sector 1? What the fuck? There we go. Gotta, like, let off. Gotta, like, let off. Coming into one of the high-speed corners, and you just slam right back on the gas. That's another Renault down. Now just gotta catch signs, and we're good.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Oh, hell no.
Made behind is 7.6 seconds.
Oh, look at that. Holy shit. That was picture perfect. Oh, I kind of just ran fucking signs wide. That was a fucking clean goddamn move. Holy shit.
Gap to the car ahead is 2.6 seconds.
Oh, boy. Yeah, they, like, slow down coming out of that fucking left-hander. I don't know why. There's really not a point in doing it, yet they still fucking do it. It doesn't make sense to me. And yes, I know I just hopped the curb, but it seems like the game doesn't care. Okay, well, I'm up to these three now. What the fuck? I got DRS, apparently? What? Is this track, like, broken or something? I think this track's broken in this game. There's no way I should be catching these three. But yet I am. I'm in the podium. What the fuck? I don't know if it's because of the difficulty I'm on, or if it's because this track is fucking easy for whatever reason. This track's never been that easy. What the fuck?
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Yeah, just let Max do his thing. Like, yeah. Like, they're here, they're so slow. Jesus criminy. I could have gone around Max there, but I did kind of just slam into the back of him. I just want everyone to know that this AlphaTauri does not belong here. I don't know if it's because of the... Again, I don't know if it's because of the difficulty or if the track's just that easy. I might bump up the difficulty and see, but I don't know. Oh my god! Like, you see what I mean? They break so fucking weirdly. It's so strange. What the fuck? So... I don't know what button that is to engage the damn pit limiter. I just don't. So we're coming in. There goes Mercedes. There goes the Red Bull. Here comes us.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
Wow, I lost 2 positions. Hey, y'all remember when I was ahead of Verstappen? And now I'm not.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Like, watch this. What the fuck? They're so slow out of that damn corner. It's just so easy to get around them. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm just giving the back to Hamilton because I feel like I passed him illegally. Go. Jesus criminy, dude. Oof. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Casper is coming in for a stop.
Oh boy. I'm making the move. I'm the leader. I'm the leader. Yay. I shouldn't be here, but I'm here. I guess I'll just go on and win. What the fuck? I should have probably, like, finished probably 4th, not 1st. Since that's probably where I'm gonna that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna win. I don't know how to feel about this. I think I definitely need to turn the difficulty up. I thought this would be way harder than what I anticipated it to be. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to bump the difficulty. Because, I should not be leading by over 13 seconds over Hamilton. I should be mired back in, like, 4th. Like, ahead of Science, probably, instead of up here. I just have no business being up here. I mean, I just don't have the car to be up here is the other thing. So I don't know. I just got to bump it up to... I'm gonna have to bump it up one more from challenging to hard. That's the thing, is like, it's on challenging, and I thought it'd be a little bit more of a challenge. But no, I guess hard is where it's at, so... I guess for the next episode, we'll bump it up to hard, and I guess kind of go from there and see how it all kind of shapes up, I guess. I don't know. This is very, very interesting, to say the least. So, I guess we'll round the final corner and we'll win. And this is what, like, only 2 races in? We did it.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
I don't know whether to feel joyful or just question it, because...
It was touch and go for a while there, but AlphaTauri have done it. A great win. Business as usual for the big 3, but a bit of a reshuffle in the midfield here in France.
That's certainly much better from AlphaTauri. Frankly, they should be in the mix more often. On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
And they've certainly proved it today.
Oh, by the way, we can actually hear the F1 music more now.
Our winners are heading to the podium right now. AlphaTauri have done an exceptional job when it comes to forging new talent and seeing them take home the victory. Today is a huge positive for the future of the sport.
Were you meant to win this? No, you weren't meant to win the race. You were just supposed to beat McLaren and Renault. You weren't supposed to win the race. What the fuck? Again, we'll bump it up to hard, but what the fuck, man? I'm just confused as all hell, dude. Ugh.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Aiden, congratulations. You got on the podium.
Uh,
It's a fantastic result for both you and the team. How are you feeling?
I guess I was supposed to get a podium? I'm guessing both the Renaults were supposed to... Both Renaults and both McLarens were supposed to be more challenging and I guess get to the podium, and I think you were supposed to beat that. No, I smashed it.
What can I say? I smashed it. Let's be honest. I was challenged and I delivered. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for the rest of the season.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula One. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
These are actually some pretty goddamn good questions. Good job, Claire. This one.
I reckon so. I'd say the result today shows I can handle an F1 car just as well as an F2 one, no matter what people say. I think the team would agree with me.
So there's no current tensions within the team. We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
Will be nice. Oh, wrong button. I think there's always going to be a settling in period. Doesn't matter who you're paired with.
I think You've got to have a strong character to do what we do. We may have our differences, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks. Now that's actually new, and I like it. Oh boy. Jackson put in a solid performance in the French Grand Prix to firmly cement AlphaTauri as a contender in the crowded middle pack of the F1 grid, much to the delight of the team's management and fans. This is post-race. Ooh, we're going to have something a little spicy. Let's go. Or not. Purge your top of the middle pack. Okay. I thought it'd be something else, but I guess not. So, this is pretty interesting to say the least. Oh, Brian is calling me. Brian, what do you got?
Brian.
Aiden, just so you know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
Okay. Well, there we go. So, yeah, I guess we'll look at the news now. So, wrong buttons. Oh, okay, Mum is calling me. Mum, what do you got?
Hey, Mom.
Hello, love. Just calling to say well done, as usual. You okay?
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm good. Real good. I think I delivered today.
I thought so. And I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Hey, it's Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming. I just wish it wasn't on my own, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I'll be there. And I can't wait to see you.
Me too. Anyway, I won't keep you. I imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
Okay. Well, there we go. So, we got some things to read. Jackson finding form in France. To bring home the points for AlphaTauri. When asked if he thinks he's now found his feet driving F1, Jackson was almost confrontational. I'd say the results today shows I can handle an F1 car just as well as an F2 one, no matter what people say. But while attitude can be important, it's ultimately performance that will carry a driver to greatness. Thankfully, then, it seems as if the investment by AlphaTauri in the up-and-coming driver is starting to pay off. After a notable clash with his teammate Casper Akkerman earlier in the season, Jackson has since been showing quiet improvement on all fronts, leading to a fantastic performance at the French Grand Prix. Jeez. So regardless of attitude, if Aiden Jackson keeps delivering like he is right now, then who are we to argue? I don't know. This is new. Vettel announces Ferrari departure. But has he found a new home? The annual game of musical chairs is starting strong this year, with the announcement that Sebastian Vettel is set to leave Ferrari at the end of the 2020 season. Talks broke down between Ferrari and the four-time world champion after the two parties failed to reach a mutual agreement about plans for the future. While this leaves Vettel's direction within the sport completely up in the air, a more important question for Ferrari will be how and who to replace him with. With Charles Leclerc under contract and a guaranteed seat at Ferrari until the end of 2024, speculation is rife as to who will join him as teammate. So it is just like real life, but the thing about this one is Vettel announced his departure before the F1 season even began in 2020. So that was kind of a pain in the ass for him to deal with all season. And Brian Dole Part 2 trackside. Oh, and did we mention Hamilton? In this edition of Trackside Fallen, our revealing catch-up with the man himself, Lewis Hamilton, we also continued our two-part interview with the official AlphaTauri liaison, Brian Dole. After the last episode in which Brian talked personal strategies within his professional role, Dole takes a deep dive into his off-track lifestyle, his views on preserving, world history, and his love of collecting antiques. It started with classic cars and quickly turned to carriage clocks, which are really quite similar when you take a step back. mused Brian, pulling no punches. A larger-than-life character, there are a lot of laughs when spending time with Brian, and we're sure his team will agree. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Aiden could agree with that. Oh, socials. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Excuse me. Oof. I now realize I'm gaining more followers. That's funny. Will Buxton. Outstanding driving by the AlphaTauri rookie today. HamFan. This may lose me some followers, but I think I'm going to change my handle to AidenFan01. Just wow. Don't do that. Longbottom unfollowed. GC Robot. Whoa, that lap from Jackson was a beauty. Those extra points all add up. Thank you. Anthony Davidson, much better from AlphaTauri. Thank you. F1 winner 85. What the? Vettel's going? Surely Ferrari need his experience. At his best, he can easily match Leclerc. Not in 2020, but he probably could if he, didn't get sacked. Egg again. I don't know. If a driver and team are getting on, should they stick around? It's true. DC. Gotta say, Jackson's really surprised me. Really strong rookie season. Yep, streamer tips. Yeah, we get that. Tia, that trackside interview with Brian Dole. Carriage clocks, really? Box. It's not the same seeing Jackson put in a performance like that without David yelling in my ears. Devin Haven. Can't believe we're already this far into the season. Where is the time going? F1 big fan. Really hope Vettel finds a seat next season. Be ashamed to lose such a good driver. Torque Franz, you've been beautiful. On to the next race weekend. Tommy T, you thought any more about us doing some streaming together? And Al, the Dan T 215 is a great travel microphone for streamers podcast. Okay, so good to know on that one front. Got some emails. Read these out. Jeff Nelson, what a result! Really great driving today, Aiden. Really good. I've just got to say, seeing you get the podium is just fantastic, and the points are pretty welcome too. You're driving with such confidence at the moment, and I'm really happy to be the voice in your ear. I meant to say at the debrief, but it's great to see how you've improved, and even better to be a part of a team of it. Well done again. It's all anyone on the team could talk about. Wow, geez, that was fucking hard to talk about. Jeff. Brian Dole. Aiden, just caught up on your interview with Claire. I wanted to say thanks for being so diplomatic when asked about how things are with Casper. It really helps the team, it helps the image of the team, you being able to field questions like that, and makes my job so much easier. Again, from Brian Dole. I forgot to mention, I gave an interview to Trackside a couple weeks ago. I had a great time doing it. Maybe you've seen it. Colin, the guy that doesn't mention he'd been trying to get in touch with you for a chat. You might want to have a word with your PA, as he said he's not heard much back. Anyway, I gave him your email address. You could thank me later. Didn't I not want my email address fucking leaked or whatnot? Like, why? So, claim my reward, and then go on from there. That's a lot of resource points, actually. That gets me up another tier. Hells yeah. Look at that. So, we'll continue with the story mode in the next episode, but for right now, that is going to do it for me today, and that was pretty eventful today. So, I wanted to thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and head down below for more. The next part, we'll go into the next chapter, which is, I think, chapter 4. I don't know how many chapters there are in this series, or there is in this game, or in the story mode, excuse me. Probably have to say like maybe 10 or more. So again, we'll have to wait and see until then. I think this is actually going to bleed into the 2021 season. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Christopher Monster. Today, peace out, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.